Hello, Cancer. This is your February 2022 tarot reading. Because it's still the beginning of the year, I'd like to take a look at how to manifest those dreams, goals, and visions that we worked on last month. I'm Michelle with Old World Mystics, and I want to thank you so much for being here, for the likes coming in. They have been just wonderful. Thank you. And to the new subscribers, welcome. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with how to manifest for 2022 for the sign of Cancer. Angels, saints, and spirit guides, what are the messages that we need to know for the sign of Cancer and how to manifest in 2022? All right, let's go ahead and get started with that. Sign of Cancer. All right, we are starting with the moon. All right, that's interesting for you, Cancer. I believe the chariot actually represents Cancer, but I think of you when we get the moon. The 10 of Cups. All right, beautiful to see. And the 2 of, I wanted to say 2 of air, but 2 of swords. Well, I think the first thing coming through for me, Cancer, I want to say is I think you've done some very positive work, whether you realize it or not, okay? Some very positive work regarding manifesting. And I mean, really, the 10 of Cups is all about family, family life, and security and happiness. And so for some of the Cancers here, it may have to do with happiness and family life, and that you have been working, I want to say, I'm hearing around the clock to bring this about. And I don't think that it's been easy either. It has not been easy. I'm picking up the idea that people actually don't know, perhaps, how hard you've been working at this. So, for example, you might get up in the morning and have a certain feeling about the difficulties of the day or what things are going to be like. But I feel like you are putting that, I want to say, aside, and you're saying, you know, no, I'm going to bring this about, this happiness, which I feel, I mean, I think that you want it for yourself, but there's a larger impact for other people. Let's continue on. All right, the 10 of Swords, interesting. I was going to get into the moon, but I wanted to wait, and now we have the 10 coming in, so, oh goodness, and the Empress. All right, this is really, we're getting cards that are reinforcing the initial message. We like to see this in a reading, and so if you're resonating already, we're getting some confirmation here. I feel that there are, I want to say certain people, I want to say in your life that are feeling very burdened at this time, I might say, under the current circumstances. All right, so a sense of burden. This could be you as well. All right, it could be you as well that are feeling burdened, but I think this also has to do with others. And there's a sense that this really needs to come to an end. All right, this sensation. And I feel like, so for some of the Cancer people, what I am picking up is that I feel like you're sensing an obligation or a duty to bring love, hope, nurturance to all the people around you, and especially those who are suffering at this time. Now, that suffering can entail like many different things. I mean, it can just be somebody that's really in a slump at the moment. based on the current conditions, or it could be something else. Perhaps having like a financial difficulty, or just having difficulty facing the current ongoing situation. I'm really picking up this sense that you can slip into that, but your concern is more about somebody else. And in a way, that's okay. In a way, it's almost a good thing, because it pulls you up and out of this sensation. You have a responsibility. I think that you can sense I have a responsibility to keep going and to make sure that these other people who I love and who love me are as abundant as possible under the circumstances. This could even be a pet, or some animals. It could be family members, though, and any family members also. It could involve that. Now we have the Strength card coming in. All right, beautiful to see. Okay, and we have the Six of Swords coming in. That's interesting. This is, okay, so a simple message coming through. However, important message, but a simple message. The tarot is saying, in your quest to bring about this happier, more fuller life for yourself and your loved ones, to have patience with yourself. Have patience with yourself, and that if you yourself find that you now are a little bit in a mire, okay, in a little bit of a slump, if suddenly you find yourself there, to know that, you know what, you're just human. This tarot reading is talking about forgiving yourself, being forgiving, being understanding of yourself, and really giving yourself credit for all of the beautiful good intentions and the love that you have been bringing into your sphere. So that is the important message coming through. Patience with self, acceptance of self, love of self, and this is going to bring you back into your strength. This will bring you right back into your strength, and not to expect really that, it's going to be like 100% of the time feel good and get everybody up and going, and it will fluctuate, but you will end up on top. You will end up regaining your strength. And so again, self-acceptance, self-love, patience with self. Eight of Swords and Ace of Wands. All right, and so we're getting another message about patience coming in here as well. And the tarot is saying that things are going to change and shift, but it might not be as quickly as we would like, okay, in certain areas. It's hard, it can, or I should say, it can be difficult also when we aren't exactly sure what the future holds. Okay, where exactly am I going to take the next step? What should I do at this point? I feel that this reading is saying you don't really need to know that far in advance. I'm picking up that message, and that it's actually more important to have faith. I'm not saying not to make plans or think about the future. I think that's wise. But what I'm talking about is when we really can't know. If it's that kind of situation, like we really cannot know about certain things and what will occur. The tarot is saying to have faith, and this is what is needed. You will get there, Cancer. There is a new beginning coming in. It's beautiful to see, I have to say. And this is also talking to me about like this renewal with this Ace of Wands, this renewal of hope and energy that is just going to continually cycle back in for you. That's what I'm picking up. It's just going to be a continual cycle. It's going to cycle back in. So in order to manifest for 2022, not to be concerned about those times when perhaps energy is drained, or you're a little concerned, or even, for example, an inability to help those as much as you would like. And if that is getting you down, not to worry. The tarot is saying the energy is going to come back in for you. Be patient with yourself, accept yourself, love yourself, and everything is going to work out for you. Okay, in 2022, there's a lot of love coming through, in this reading. And it's beautiful to see. Okay, here we go. We're going to pick an oracle card from Oracle of Mystical Moments. We have been using the Smith-Waite Centennial Edition Tarot deck, and now we're going to take a look at an oracle for you. And it is Rose Garden. What a lovely, lovely card. And with this lady, she has like a leaf for hair, a butterfly. This almost looks like a caterpillar necklace, I want to say. All of this greenery and this nature around. So there's a sense of things changing, like a metamorphosis taking place very naturally that will occur. I think this also speaks to the idea of patience, to allow things to occur naturally because they will change. We are, this month, we are reading from the book. So let's go ahead and read the message for you. Sensitivity, awareness of nature, integrated whole, strength. Look at this beautiful woman who has transformed into a flower. She holds a red blooming rose to the place where her heart belongs. Her hair has become a leaf blown in the wind. She is a part of nature and grows stronger with her every gentle touch and loving gesture. She is not alone. Her friends, the caterpillar and butterfly, are here to visit. Thorns threaten to prick her, but she is not scared. A rose is beautiful and strong because of its thorns, not in spite of them. Oh my goodness, Cancer, this resonates with the reading and specific cards in so many ways. I was really drawn to the way this resonates with the Empress and the idea of love and nurturing, of the idea of wanting to help friends and family. This is just absolutely a beautiful card coming in for you. And the idea about not being scared, and knowing that you have the strength to get through this period of time. I think, again, that you will always transition back to this strength, and just know that you have that incredible strength inside of you. All right, Cancer, that is your reading for February 2022. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to do these readings for you and with you, and I'll see you next time.